There we go. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the truck driver, the taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Shout out to Eat Good TV. If you haven't been over Eat Good TV yet and start seeing some of the things that this woman is doing over there with her food, with our food, amazing stuff, right? So big up to Eat Good TV. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person. Again, thank you for being here this morning. Big up on yourself and welcome. And for those of you who don't know, the people in the comment section, the ones who are allowed to comment, y'all saw that? I had a brain freeze. I was like, the people in the comment section who are allowed to comment are the ones who are paid members of this channel, so they get the privilege of commenting. If you want that privilege, then go ahead and purchase your membership as well, right? Support the movement. It is a movement. It's a channel that we try to use our resources to help others outside of ourselves. See? All right. We don't have much this morning. We're going to have a social media morning because I have a lot of stuff that I save on Instagram that I feel like we need to talk about. You know, when you scroll, I normally scroll. I don't do social media just to sit around. You know, some people just sit around, be on social media all day. I don't do that. I actually scroll Instagram specifically looking for topics and stories because that's where a lot of the breaking news go, video clips go, all that. And I have a lot of things saved up in my phone that I just have not been getting around to using. I mean, a whole lot. So I figured let's use this morning, take it on a light note, and have some discussions about some things that are happening on social media, which are happening in the real world. So we're gonna have a good morning this morning. Big up on yourself. And we will start out with the bank robbery or the attempted robbery in Jamaica that was foiled by a man of unsound mind. You know, we call people madman, somebody that's not all too there. I don't know if it's okay to call people madman in today's age. I was speaking to somebody about something. Oh, I was talking about getting sidewalks and making the place more handicap accessible for people in rural parts of Jamaica because last time I was there, and now mind you, this is my OT mind kicking in. Last time I was there, I noticed like this youth that was in a wheelchair, he was sitting at his gate every single day. And young people, even though you're in a wheelchair, you're young, you want to go down the road, you want to feel some level of independence and you want to move around a bit. You don't want somebody to park you at the gate and say, go and watch two car pass and everything. And that's the full extent of how you get out, right? So I was thinking to myself, like, wow, where I live most of the year in the US, we have even the public bus has lifts. So if you're in a wheelchair, the sidewalks are paved. They lead to the public bus station. The public bus station has a lift. Come down, wheel your wheelchair onto it, put them in the bus. They can ride the bus like regular people. Most buildings, all government buildings are handicap accessible, wheelchair accessible, these kind of things. So they don't have that there. And I was thinking about it, and somebody said to me, it's an insult. I was like, what? What? It's an insult to call us handicapped. And midday I talk, I think say me I do something good. And the people them reach out to let me know say it's an insult to call them handicapped. So I don't remember what the new term is. So if midday I call the man madman, and somehow know mad people in the audience, and you're gonna say SouFlo is no longer madman, we find that insulting now means a mad person too. And on behalf of the mad people, we would like to be called this and that. Please come forward and say what it is you like to be called in 2022. I'm not trying to offend anybody, right? I don't know what the new name is now that they call them, but I thought handicap was always okay because it's okay in the US, right? You have your handicap sticker, you have your handicap sign. Physically challenged. That's what she said. Michelle Howell. Thank you. And it was a female. I don't see her on IG anymore, but it was It was a female. Or oh, that's another one. I said female the other day, and somebody said, "Why are you disrespecting women? Why can't you say a woman? Why can't you say a girl? Why did you have to keep classifying her as a female?" No, may I get all no. Either may I get all our things that just I get out of hand. People get really sensitive, and everything that was normal has now changed. I mean, I put on, I don't know, we're growing together. We're growing together. And listen to me. I would do an article the other day, and I was, bringing the article forth, and I said, female. And I said female like 20 times in there because it was about a female. And then people start cussing me, why you call the woman them female? I said, what does, all right, I get it now, it's special needs. It's special needs. So people with special needs, but me have special needs too, but I don't need a wheelchair. So how does that apply to, I'm not going to argue. Special needs it is. Special needs it is. Mad people, I don't know what would like to be called. Mentally challenged. Or that's insulting too. I don't know. Kata Jai Empress, big up yourself. I don't know. Yeah, female. Me said to the person, say, uh, my sister is a female, my mom is a female, my woman is a female. Me know them as females and the man them as males. Him say, and I want a man to, I cuss me, say me I call the woman them female and how degrading it is. Interesting. A woman never said anything about it, so I said, what are they supposed to be called? He said, female is the term that's used to describe a dog, a female dog, or a plant. Animals and plants. In science, they say females for the plant and the animals. So calling the woman a female, the world gone left me. Me run here, so me I try catch up. My foot them tired. Me can't make it. I don't know. Mentally disabled. Me rotted. Why? Whatever they say. Whatever they say. The elder people them tell me say when you say things to people and them say they're offended, don't bother say what you're offended for or that wasn't offensive because you don't have them feelings. So just go ahead and say my apologies. I didn't mean to offend you. Right? That was not my intention. And then ask what is it that you would like to be called or what is the new term? Because in my time, it make me sound like I come up in the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and them thing that some people in here in the 60s, but I'm just saying that wasn't my era. Like even the 70s wasn't my era. So what would you like to be called? Mad people? Mentally challenged? She said mentally disabled? Madman? And that we call them from day one. Seymour Bennett. That we call them from day one. See that? And that we say from day one. Me can't keep up neither, yeah, man. I can't. It's like the LGBT community. One day is this, the next day is that, then them add on one next name. Now it's gender this and then benders that and then trenders this and benders, genders, trending hot and all kind of name. I can't keep up, and I have no intention of disrespecting anybody. I just cannot keep up. Every day is a change. Woman is no longer female. I refer to them as women and girls. We can't say mad people are against binary and non-binary. Marcia Walters. Seems like everyone lose a few screws in them head. Boy, me no know, Carrie Jones said it seems like everyone lose a few screws. People just wake up, and I'm not talking about just LGBT people alone because we know how someone is sensitive, right? People wake up every day and just sit down and figure out, we no longer want to be called that. Like black people. When me say black, me hear the people them say, do you know anybody that's black? This is the color black. Me don't know nobody with black, so. Well, guess what? Me know some people with black, so. Not true. Me know some people with black, so. Yeah, man, we call them blacks. My brethren blacks, I'm blacker, I'm black man, and black, so. For real. So, do you know anybody that's white? Well, I've seen a few. I mean, I lived in Europe for quite some time, and them people that will not get no sunshine 11 months out of the year, them white like the white in that picture, yeah. See? We call them jet black, we call them blacker, we call them blackers, we call them black man, we call them albino. You rough out there, Paul, you know? You rough. You rough out there, Paul, me, I tell you. Yo, somebody said yesterday in the comment section, what is that in the background there? Is that Bob Marley shaking his dreads or shaking his hair with a bunch of flowers in his hand? Me say yes. And what? You're the person. That's not a good look on the legend. Me rotted. So not even Bob Marley can't be associated with roses. I remember I said Bob Marley was a Rasta man, you know. Bob Marley said that him not really trust human beings because here human being tell us how them love the rain. I love the rain. I love when it rains, right? But as soon as the rain start falling, pull out the umbrella. Them know. Them love the rain, you know, but as soon as the rain start falling, flash out them umbrella. See? Bob was a nature person. So a beautiful bouquet of rose and the thing said rebel love. Bob was a rebel as well. He never conformed to no system. That's why I'm killing him off early, but he never conformed to no system. And love is what his message was. See? But you have people now today. Is that Bob Marley back there shaking his hair with a bunch of flowers? Why not to batty up everything? What? And what's wrong with him shaking his hair and having a bunch of flowers? Eh? Pussy Galore said Bob was a Gyallis. We can't argue with that. We can't argue with that. But you are going to hear somebody say, don't style the legend like that. He wasn't no Bob was a Gyallis. Well, I don't think he was really a Gyallis, you know, per se, because the definition of Gyallis today, you ever see Gyallis them today? Be a drama. Bob Woman them knew about each other. And everybody played their position. That's a real Gyallis. I tell people this all the time. I say, if you have a bunch of women, especially my brothers, if you have a bunch, what we gonna call the woman them now? We have enough man. A man is them because the man them is Gyallis. So the woman them are what manis. Anyhow, here what? Can't giant empress. Voila there. Voila, your manis. Hear them. When you have, this is my message, when you have 3, 4, 5, 2, more than one, and they all know of each other, you're Gyallis. You're Gyallis. There's something there that permits them to say, you know what? Make him go on over Keisha tonight. And that's why I'm there. That's why I'm there. Him soon come back to me tomorrow. All right, him now come to me, I go to Susie. It's all right. Me see him Thursday then. Rascal, Thursday coming. Now come here. I go to Wendy. Well, Friday is his here. Hey, babes, I set up things for you on Friday. Your favorite meal, cook and them thing there. Yeah, 2 steamed fish with some okra on it and then we can't say fish no more. 2 swim around with some okra on it and them thing there. Ah, boy. And him say, all right, I come through. That's a Gyallis. When you have more than one, and the whole of them, when them find out about each other, them want to tear up you and each other, that's not a Gyallis. You're cheating. And you're cheating and you're getting caught. And when you get caught, consequences and repercussions, not true? Yeah, Gyallis have them woman man and them different settings and the whole of them understand. So this is what it is. I've heard Rita speak on this topic and Rita said, I used to have to go get some of them out of his room when we were on tour. What a wife. Imagine my wife come and knock up. Yeah? You finish yet? Can I come in? Or him used to call her and tell her to come take the girl out of my room, please. After you're done. You're done. Do what you have to do. I said, listen, I have rehearsals to get to because I have a show in the morning. And she up there talk about, I want to lay up and cuddle. Bob said, Rasta, you know them cuddling thing there, you know that guitar, call my name right now, and tomorrow is show. So the money go, me have to set up a legacy for Ziggy and the rest of the youth them. Saying, and I can come get tied down by Pum Pum. You're beautiful still. The couple of minutes we spent together was lasting in I memory. I will see you again. Yeah? Rita, come take her out of my room, please. Because she don't, cause she don't want to leave. Are you calling Rita on me? Why are you calling Rita on me? Ja. Sarah, escort her, usher her out. Escort her out. Big up Mr. Vegas. My boy told me. Mr. Vegas go up there and they want to usher him out. Rita was ushering out women out of Bob Marley's room. That is a Gyallis. That is a Gyallis. What boy, Rita, you wear the crown, mama. Because not one of them women when we know today. Although although yes, I'm in my theater moment. Although I lie. I was gonna say not one of them women here that I know today, but it's a lie. You see, there's levels to this, right? There's levels to this. If you don't have no fame and you don't have any fortunes, you have to have the two F them. Fame, fortune. Some of them will say you have to have three Fs. Fame, fortune, and the that's them say Bob did skill like that. I don't know. Bob had a lot of time. He played a lot of soccer, so he stayed physically fit. And we always hear woman talk about how he was, he was handling business them way there. So he had all those going for him. Fame, fortune, and a good it buck. It up. It stuck. That's where it's at. These women right now, a lot of women out here right now. Girl, I don't even know. I can't stand that bitch. But he always over there. She must be doing something right. But I'm trying to keep him over here too. She not say leaving her. She not saying she's leaving. Not even our friend them not tell her to leave. Our friend them might tell her something like, girl, don't even pay her no mind. She got her time, you got your time. As long as you getting all the things you desire and the things you want, where we going next weekend? Paymaster on deck. She tell Paymaster that she want to fly out. So Bob wasn't flying in and flying out anybody. Bob was a real Gyallis because he wasn't flying in and flying out anybody. He never pay for the something. Them usually like gift wrap it and carry come game. Right? Breed who for breed, send on who for send on, and these kind of things. Hey, see that? Stash said Bob was sexy. No, as a man can't say that. Because I know see Bob Marley as a sexy rasta. I see woman sexy. You see it? He has about 90 women thinking, turn your lights down low. And the whole of them like turn. Oh, the whole of them like turn down low, no? And the whole of them want to go on the little single bed there. The whole of them wanted to be on that single bed. Mm-hmm. Now, what does one cost your single bed? How old are you? You don't have a king size in here? And that you sleep on? Yo, nothing on going for that, brother. Him struggle. Him struggle, turn up. Girl, Mr. McGowan in house, you see, one little single bed catch up in our corner. Yeah. See, you can't do the things that, and if Bob Marley was here today, he would still be able to do it today. Because them woman would have taken with him one guitar, sit down by one window, in our little board house, with one single bed each up in our corner. And she going in there. You try to do the same thing, I see. She not coming with your brother. From she pull up outside, you're gonna hear this is yeah, this is cool and all, but what are we doing here? You're like, but we're good. I have something to live, daughter. We'll go inside, go reason and thing, Netflix and chill. Ross, you have Netflix in here, so this don't look like even have electricity. Like a candle, we have to go up here. In here, so? And that you get in here, so? Really? Wow. Oh, give me a second. Keisha, come get me. Please. Yes. Hold on, let me find out where we at. I'm about to tell this man a story real quick and get up out of here. I don't know who you think I am. But this motherfucker done pulled up to a girl. You know what? I ain't got time to talk. Just work with my story and get ready to come pick me up. Where are we? Maca Street and Bush Lane. He said Maca Street and Bush Lane. Yeah, and it looked like it too. Yeah, be a Maca there around here and Bush. Mm-hmm. Hurry up, please. Oh, I think my period just came down and I'm tired as well. I think we can do this another time. I'll be at that target. All when Bob advertise it and tell them say in there so them I got them line up and ready. That's all you know is a Gyallis. Multiple women watch the pre. Men out there watch the pre. Multiple women all know about each other. None now fight, right? Cause them understand what it is. No, they might have them little squabble every now and then, but that's between them over jealousy. Cause none of them not leaving him, and the whole of them must stay the course and I line out for them turn. When is my turn next? Yes, not Monday. No, no, not Tuesday. What? You pencil me in when? Bob, I want have time, Bob. When? Thursday for you. All right, Bob. I love you, honey. See you with a bouquet of rose. No, and Bob and probably they have all a garden. Fresh picked rose. You pick fresh rose, can I go get woman and see what happen? She don't want those. She want roses that are wrapped. You know when you go out Walmart and them place that the roses wrapping and they pretty something with a stick up on it and you better hang a balloon on it too and them kind of thing there. Yeah, Baba pick female roses straight from the garden with the maca on it and everything. See, they might dry it up from the root. Tell her say you can plant this, I give you one rose and the one rose I got dead. And I say if you love a flower, you don't pick the flower because then the flower got dead. The minute you pick it, it start dead. See? And Rasta not believe in a dead and death and liberty. Life was say. So I'm bringing the whole flower now from the root. That means you can go outside and do some gardening and plant up the place and plant them flowers there in memory of you and I. Yeah, Rasta got deep. All puns intended. She said, yes, Bob. Yes. Try that now. You try that. Big roses full of maca. I can't go get over that. Try that today. Everything I come back. You're in your board house with your single bed. And you want to bring woman over here. When him car flowers come, it look like him broke them out of somebody garden and him way here. The flowers them still full of maca and everything. That boy is an old dirty dog about four a week, you know. I have no intentions of being him fourth woman. Like you're looked at differently. So fame, fortune, and a good, and you're good to go. That's Bob Marley. Levels to this. We broke an unknown. We can't play them game then. We have to stick to. One burner. Carry on Jones the floor. Don't skip no beat when the single bed does. Oi. Floor we gone. See there? I'll sleep directly on him. Merated cold ground and no AC. Sound effects. Rain is falling on the zinc roof. If Bob's zinc roof did a leak, them still would have in there. I wet up and I talk about, isn't nature beautiful? Is the zinc roof experience, the leaking zinc roof experience I had with the legend. Okay, I'll write a book about it. The leaking zinc roof experience I had with the legend on his single bed. Oh, with roses filled with thorns. Oh, we can do them something there. But yo, on the love draw me out to the morning, I said one about sleep directly on him. Here, tough gun with the tough gun with a different meaning, Seymour. Oh, say that them used to call him though. That was actually his name. Them used to call him Gang. See? Tough Gang. I think the woman them put the tough on it, Tough Gang. That says it all right there. Says it all. I'm not here to argue with the man legacy. I put the man on a shirt with some beautiful roses and say love is my religion. Cause that him son Ziggy said, and that Bob said, his legacy continues, and that is what it is. He's legend. He's legend. We can't argue around that. This is one person that you just cannot argue about, right? And across all genres, across all races, across all continents, this is one where you can't argue about. You're better off making jokes, because if you say anything about Bob Marley, you get shut down immediately from even people who don't even speak English. I also true, not true. You can't say nothing about Bob, so Bob come and set him thing. Manners and respect to him. To the person who said something wrong with the shirt though, and Bob Marley with a bouquet of roses is not a good look. Me want to say this. You never purchase none of the other shirt them, but you criticize. You look at all these shirts and find one shirt to criticize. You see how they stay? You see how people stay? But it's all right. You led me to some good material this morning. God is in control. Big up Charlie Blacks. How much are the shirts? I don't remember. I went to the printing press and I got the prices that I paid for them and the shipping and handling stuff, and I left it under one video. So I haven't been promoting the sales of the shirts. So this morning under this video, I will go take it, copy it, and put it under this video as well, so you can see how the transaction goes. It's a simple transaction, because the lucky part for me is I can have these shirts printed. I'm working with a printing company out of Georgia. Let me be transparent. Working with a printing company out of Georgia, they allow me the ability to print in singles or in bulk. So if you say right now, SouFLo, I want a Caribbean bloodline in children's size, because we have children's size as well, and you pick a junior, you'll see it on the site how the thing goes. Or I'll tell you, and give me the Bob Marley one in a large, and give me the little bottle Talawine blue in an extra large. I can go to that printing press and say, let me have one of this in this, one in that, and one in that, and it goes from the printing press directly to you. YouTube doesn't have that yet. So the merchandise that we have under, which is the up merchandise, that's what YouTube have for us as creators. And they're not as versatile. The company that they work with is not as versatile in their creation. People style me about my shirt, People style me about my shirt. Somebody said, should I put some ganja there? It's all right, man. Everybody know Baba and ganja already, so let's put something different. And I know it would be eye-catching because it caught that person's eye. Wait, there's Bob Marley that with a bunch of roses. That will look good for the general, or the legend, But yeah, so I'm working with a good printing press where it'll go directly from the printing press directly to you. So and I've tried doing the t-shirt stuff before, about 2 years ago, if y'all remember, where I had to have them mailed to me, and then me have to package them, and then go mail them out to you. And now I don't have to do all that. So I got a good link. They go directly from the printing press to you. See, and if there's any issues, then it should be easily fixed because of how it's set up now. So the shirt them is all designs. Again, let me say it's all my designs. Let me take my time and sit down and design all of them. Right? And that's what we have. So SouFLo, you didn't address my zealous situation to order my shirt. Michelle Howell. Michelle, did you hit me up on SouFLoTV@gmail.com? Talk to me. Let me apologize ahead of time. I opened my Gmail yesterday for the first time, and I saw like a whole bunch of t-shirt orders in there, right? And I didn't get around to it. Didn't get around to it because I've been busy. I will set aside, let me see. See, today I have one pile of paperwork I have to do. And then I will set aside this weekend. So I'm taking orders for this weekend. This weekend, I will set aside rotted. This weekend is wifey birthday. I don't know what it's supposed to be a festive affair. I'll set aside a day during this week before the week is over with where I will sit and go through all the orders and stuff. Zelle or Zelle, I keep saying Zelle and somebody says not Zelle, it's Zelle. I just got Zelle. I think Zelle is so personal. Like you have to go into your personal account and then you have to put in people personal name and then now them know your personal name, full name, and have a link to your account even though they say it's not linked and they can't put the link. I don't know. It just feels a way weird using Zelle, but I have it. I have it and I got it because there are others on here who we did some other transactions before, and the people them never have nothing else but Zelle. So I got it just for them. So yeah, I have Zelle. I'm capable. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Those are what we're working with. All right. Those are what we're working. Yes or number. You should set up a website. A website for setup is not as expensive as it used to be. I might have to look into that. You know when you're doing like 500 different things and you're trying to narrow it down because sometimes things really get out of hand for me. You know, things really get out of hand for me, and then I'm like, okay, where do I start today? What me have to do today? So I always have like a list and a board and a paper, and me I try to stay organized, and the thing just run away from you because I'm one person, right? And I live real life in real time. I still go grocery store. I don't have assistants and all these things. Nobody doing my makeup and my hair and my wardrobe and go do the groceries for me and babysitters for the children and take care of the vehicles when they need to be serviced and all these things. And just me want to do everything that concerns this. So it's set up a website now. Somebody say you should go live on Facebook. I said, yo, me up on Instagram. Go live on Instagram more. I tried the Instagram stuff. A lot of y'all showed up, but it's not my platform. Maybe a virtual assistant. You need to hire one of your teenage sons to be your assistant. That would be a good idea. But them head hard. Them head hard and them grow up different. You know? Every time I start telling them about how I grew up, them start look for me like I'm an alien. I was telling them yesterday, I said, you guys just grow up like you have all these distractions and they're distracting you. I may I try. Let me go into character. May I try be the responsible father, right? So yesterday I have gym membership for two of them and I take them to the gym with me. So yesterday I said to them on our way back from the gym, a good workout, I said, you guys should be focused at this point. Mind you, I'm talking to a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old, but by the way I see things, my 15-year-old will be considered an adult in 3 years, and 3 years is a short time, right? And I told the 14-year-old, I said, you're right behind him. So you could also say 3 years for you too. If you guys don't get focused now, the things you claim you want to do and the places you say you want to go for yourself, they might not happen in the time frame you're hoping they could happen in, or you're seeing that they could happen in. Don't sell yourself a dream and then work against yourself. If you say you want to play football, you have to put the work in. No one's going to come pick you just because you're big. There's a lot of big people out here, but they're not strong because they didn't work out. They're not fast because they didn't practice. They don't understand the game of football because they didn't study it. So they're uncoachable. All different kind of variations play into this. So I talk to them while we are ride, right? Me see two of them in a back seat. I look on each other like, here we go again with this. So I can't have an assistant like that. Here we go again with this, and you have to understand what I say and move when I ask you to move and get the things done that I told you to get done. It's just like working at Walmart, anywhere else you work. You go into work, the boss say, this for done today, you have to do this today. Me no want to deal with the extra attitude and stuff. So, and then me and them are going to fight now because then you're going to hear say, hey, even if I'm paying them, worse if I'm paying you. If I'm paying you and you're earning, you have to do it the way I say I want it done as it pertains to my business. Not true? Me I tell them yesterday, say, yo, you know, I came from the era, hear me now. Mister, I came from the era when the cell phone was big like this. Matter of fact, I remember when we never even have cell phone yet. See, two of them, I say, yeah. Why are you looking like that? There was no technology for cell phone. We didn't have cell phone. We did have a thing named beeper. And then from the beeper, I tell them something a big one. Then from the beeper, I give them codes and I say, yo, to tell somebody I love you. And what we used to put in 143, and then 911 men call me back immediately. It's an emergency and these things. Watch them roundabout. Me used to talk in a gang sign and hieroglyphics and them something there. Like the TV in the house never used to work. And then when we finally got a TV that did work, is one of them TV that where it take 4 people to lift them up because it was in that big old wooden thing. You remember them TV there? Some of you parents and grandparents still have them in their house on big, big antique TV kind of stuff. So far, these children are computer literate and they know everything. So it would be easy if they want to do it. But if not, they're helpless. Well, they also know how to pretend that they're helpless too. Yes, the big old broadback TV, them King Bigs. Them TV they will take your whole family to lift up. I may try to tell them, say, yo, when all of me go to my grandmother them house, the TV used to say, put it on channel 7. And you have to click 7 times. Clock, 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 and go around. So I don't like what's on channel 7. Put it, them used to, your little, them used to make you stand up beside the TV because you are the remote. But remember that? You are the remote. Oh, put it on channel 4 real quick. Oh, no worry, man. You soon come sit down. We just want to see what's on. And you're there in your mind. I said, this. Okay, what channel now? Is that attitude you're having? Wait there. Hold on. Is that attitude? You're having an attitude? Because do you pay rent in here? No. Do you provide food in here? No. Okay, so turn up beside the TV and change the channel when I ask you to. That's all you you find yourself in a trouble now. See, yeah. Clack, 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 clack. Okay, what other channel do you want? Hey, don't rush me. Don't rush me. Get serious now enough. This is how a remote save a life. I'm trying to tell my kids these things, you know, and then we went from the clack, 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 the dial to when the TV finally get a button. But you still have to press the button. They go up, channel 1, down, down, channel 19. Nothing upon channel 19. It look like rice grain today. To put in the clothes hanger in the top of the TV, so we can get a good, better signal out there, so over there, so. Oh, see that, hold it right there, so hold it right there, so right there, so. All right, yeah, man, you messed it up. Now we can't see the channel. Hold it back to the left more now, and I don't remember that. You're too young if you don't know what I'm talking about. Hold it back so, and see here. This time you mad as hell. Why they don't just watch the 2 good channels up on the TV? Why them have me over so like this with the clothes hanger? I talk about hold it right there. So yes, you can see the signal now. You see this? It's clear now. It's clear. It's not clear anymore. Put it back to the right a little bit. Put it back. Okay, see that right. That's all right. That's all. Ja. Your hand them tired. You build strong shoulders and don't even know it. You build a broad back and don't even know it. Not true? And then I walk them through all that to the point where, you know what we used to do? We used to get the broomstick. And you make sure you lay down and watch the TV with a bowl of cereal Saturday morning. And y'all didn't have that? Y'all didn't have bowl of cereal Saturday morning, cartoon specials? No? And you're on the broomstick and you say, I want to change the channel, you just pick up the broomstick and go so. And sometimes you miss and look the other one, it's okay. Because, you know, if you get up and go over there and nobody has you over there changing channels, all right. He-Man. Want to watch He-Man this morning a little bit. Tired of He-Man. We see if Transformers on the next channel. I used to go like that. That was our remote. It came from no remote to us being the remote to broomstick at the remote until we get real remote. So I've been around. I've been here for a while. My kids be looking at me like, especially my daughter, my 8-year-old. She said, Jesus, that was long ago. Like me and Jesus are the same age. I said, really? Really, girl? Really? Daddy, you old. You old. You Hey, look at that baby, I call me old, I'm gonna reach old yet. Anything for her is old. I say, if I'm old, what do you call your grandmother? Oh, grandma is just ancient. She's like, oh. I feel triggered. Too much memories flowing back. Kai Jai. Those were good times though. Those were good times though. Coming frost out now with TV. I turn on the TV, I don't know where to go. I see Netflix, I see Showtime, I see this, I see that. I see one whole heap of app just appear upon my screen. I'm confused. So I have like 50 apps on the screen now, and I always go to the same one or the same two. Come don't know if you do with the rest of them. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. There, I know what.
Not too bad. Day after the so bless.
Blessings. Talk to it now.
Yes, sir. I want to talk about two things today.
All right.
So yeah. We'll start off first with the video with the man of so-called and so man.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting it yet, but I want to get into that video. Very interesting.
Like how TV Jeff bite of the week.
Mm-hmm.
This probably be bite of the year.
Yeah. You see? Yeah. Wait there. Did you see gunshots hitting the floor?
Yeah, but they say when them drive off and them start firing.
So it was them that was driving off that start firing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my dad listened to a video and the man described the unsold man weapon as the most fire extinguisher 2000,
Yeah, it's the top piece of the fire extinguisher. So for those of you who don't know what he's talking about the video that I said I was going to play for you this morning, and we are going to look on it. Let me draw around the next computer because I actually have the whole thing. So while you are talk, right, I'm going to have the audience watch this.
But man, also, the way the man militant and step out with the thing when you start approach them. The other thing says I really up on the man up until the man, walking at the camera frame and he says, hold on. It's not a gun the man. It's a fire extinguisher this.
Then brother, it's like him really never write it in my mind because did you see the size of them weapon there? You see the size of that gun where man I work with though?
I think AK-47 or so.
Yeah, it look like an AK-47.
The youth step out and it's like when you see the man, one man, and it's not like I'm your man, you see my youth start scatter, like you say, yo, forward.
But them say him didn't make sound to,
Yeah.
Them say he was coming down the road and make sound to, like, BAM! BAM!
Well, whatever sound he make, I guess Hollywood and all them people need him to voice over and everything there for gunshots on that make. Because he convinced him. It was some sound like that thing would have make,
The youth them did boom it too.
And boy, them amateur, you get me say?
Yeah, them did well afraid.
But the Sir P always say in a sense that, gunmen don't come for challenges,
See.
And this show that it's not the come for, they come to rob. Them just want to get what they want to get and leave, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is a lot of courage.
You know what I mean, like I said, a lot of the time, you see, they're willing to kill too, because they don't want to get caught.
Exactly.
So they're willing to kill. Now, here's the thing. Them end up kill people, but they don't want to die themselves.
Yeah. But they want to live to see our next day for rob and do foolishness. But this is why a lot of persons are like pro-defense and pro-gun and all these stuff.
Yes.
And for Jamaica, motions like who could fix up in certain areas in which like a lot of persons can get legal firearms to protect themselves. You're not to jump through one bug and leave pole and you get what I'm saying?
Indeed, brother. And you know what this video showed me too? Another proof that legal firearms to more citizens, law-abiding tax-paying citizens, would put them in a position to be able to help to defend themselves, not totally depend on the security forces, you know what I'm saying? Because we're under strength, right? As far as security forces go.
Yeah.
And you see how the man them run when they thought it was a gun. Just by them thinking it was a gun and it's something sound like a gun go off around there, them run gone.
But also, the second thing I want to talk about is gangs in Jamaica, right? And I saw the support on Nationwide yesterday where they were talking about the unknown gang and the GCP gang. And it's not only those gangs are the gangs that are causing causing havoc in Jamaica. But mainly like, St. James and those side at the island. But I was looking at some crime statistics over the weekend, and I realized that a lot of murders in Jamaica are gang related.
Yes, yes.
But I said at least over
Majority of.
50%, over
Yeah.
60%, a lot of them are gang related. And then when you break it down, I say, but wait,
If we get
if
rid of
we
them.
can get rid of the gangs,
Right.
the rate wouldn't be that bad. It would have been way under 1,000 murders a year.
Yes. That's true. That's true.
Because a lot of murders in Jamaica, when they check it out, and I like a lot of murders are where a man really have a disagreement and then he go kill a man.
Right. We have one and two of those family like domestic issues, and even then it's not. And let's be fair. Even then, it's not even say like people just randomly pick people and kill them. It's not like somebody will rob you and them end up kill you or nothing. The majority of the murders, like you say, is gang related or something else related, like domestic affairs and stuff like that.
But in order for us to like call this issue or whatever, the legislations and the laws have to be put in place. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because the Horace Strong them and all these people, them come from and talk today about we're gonna deal with this by this month and by the end of the year. So this, but brother, you could have arrested Shabdan, you could have arrested anybody you want to arrest. Me not care which evidence you have. If the laws are not in place and them on go court and the liar they know say boy, we can get out. It does not make sense to keep arresting these people.
All right. So you see this is the point that I was trying to make. Me get cuss out feet and get called violence producer enabler and violence producer supporter. This is the exact point. What you just said, my brother, is exactly what I was saying. Exactly what me I said. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's like a cycle that them just repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
It's just like in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
When them bring in the Reaper and all the things, and when the mafia and all these people were privileged back in the days, yes, police will probably know so them have involvements in criminal activities. But if them not have the laws and them things are put in place, when them arrest them just easily get up until them start putting these things in place. I say, hold on, no man, this get way out of hand. We have to start infiltrate these people. We have to start saying all people in there, get information, then we have the laws, then we can arrest them and then we can bring them down and then when they don't have state witness or whatever come witness against them, then fine.
And let's be specific for people who miss it, right? The things they started doing was what? Bugging phones.
Yeah.
Right? They recording evidence, video clips evidence where they could get them, audio evidence where they could get them. They even went, this is real work being put in. This is undercover work. Like you have a man come in and them say, oh, they even set up stuff like, hey, we need the sink in the kitchen fixed. They would send somebody in there who would pretend to be a plumber. But while he's in there, he might go bug under the sink in them kitchen and these kind of things. Like those were real undercover work that was being done. I mean, I said them I drag people off of the road and half of the evidence is like questionable because it's hearsay and a bunch of people are repeat the same thing. Like if they repeat it enough, it becomes true. But in a court of law, and that's why so many of them get to walk, because in a court of law, the judge is like, okay, this is all you come with, like it just says supposedly or could possibly be, but we can't convict nobody pan could possibly be.
I think a lot of Jamaicans don't understand how the justice system works and all this stuff, because it's not just about hearsay. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of man, enough man go court and them probably do crime, but if you don't have the evidence to convict them, they can't just lock them up so because off of your feelings. Most people get locked up back in the days just off of feelings that they shouldn't even be locked up.
You know what somebody said?
Whether they get guilty or not.
You know what somebody said in the comment section yesterday? Not to cut you again, but I have to say these things so I don't forget them because I want the audience to hear them. When we see somebody write out and say, so what if them trump up some charges upon him and get a conviction? Him a criminal anyway. Now you can apply this to anybody that has been arrested and has to go through the system, right? When you get to a place where you start saying, so what if they make up some things and stick it on him and it stick and then get a conviction? That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because that could be me and you.
Even if he's guilty and then just give him some charge randomly, what will they do to innocent people when them just want to start lock up people for nothing?
All right.
Or lock up people to say them do a job.
Right. Exactly. So
man really want to do nothing, I will just start getting locked up.
yes.
And even when they're not made, I say, remember when the incarceration rate in America, especially African Americans, and all the man they used to lock up people for some little weed. I mean, I say, brother, how you give man life in prison for that?
Yep.
Life in prison for them things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But them know what they might do because through the system, systematically, it trickled down in the black community where it take away fathers and all these stuff. But that's I think for another day, you know what I mean?
Yes, Soldier
But
say it right.
for Jamaica, we have to reform our system. We have to have the infrastructure to store our data and whatever. Because they want to bring in the oiling needs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
The new identification system.
We need infrastructure to host information to people. You know what I mean? That's if we want to draft something, we can just click on the computer, I'm on the record or whatever. We need the infrastructure to store criminal records and all these stuff. To know, say, all right, this man get bail and him due back a court, then when after script tune of book, or what the notebook them may see what me did write back in the 1950. They get me? I say,
facts.
We need all these things put in place if we ever change Jamaica for the better, you see me? I say?
Right.
Because when you have book thing, why you think corruption still exists? You're not keep records and nothing. That's why man say, oh, 50 million missing from up whatever teacher something. Oh, make me look through the records. Oh, the book missing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean the book missing? Brother, it's supposed to have this documented on computer. Get me? I say,
and those books too, right? Let me point this out. Those books don't have numbered pages either. Yeah. So them can tear out a page and then tear out the back. You know them book they go, you tear out the page and next page fall out runner, so that's connected to it. Them tear out them two pages there and it's gone. It's just like flipping through the book. Hey, we have no record of that either.
That's so myself did a couple years ago. I think that this recent where the man them must go down a page undercover.
Mm-hmm.
And I video back around in one room with some books and anything though. They must have keep people records. And I say, yo, I don't know what is going on. But I come to the conclusion that the Jamaican government, whether PNP or GOP, don't care. And a lot of people tend to think that they're doing us a favor because sometimes they come out and say, oh, we fix this road. Brother, what do you mean we fix this road? The Jamaican people fix this road with their money.
With their money. It's like they're doing us a favor, you said, right?
Yeah, you not just come up magically with some money, come fix road, brother. You get me? I say?
Facts.
But if you check it SouFLo from 2000 comes straight up, they do not care. Them shows that repeatedly, brother, them not care about the Jamaican people. It's simple. But people don't want to view it that way. You get me? I say?
Yes.
When it comes to crime, why do they not want to quell crime? You have crime, what, 1,600 murders a year, 15, 14, till whatever chance in Latin America and the Caribbean. You know them way?
Mm-hmm.
And then them come make promises every day. What is Horace Strong doing for this? You're not seeing James and them place there. Nothing. Because they not care. Until the gunman them start kill for them family, them not got business.
The part that bothers me is this. So while we're talking about this, the part that bothers me is this, and I'm bothered big time by this, is accountability. You see, I was in the army, right, for a while, right? And if it's one thing I know they stand on is accountability. Like you are not going to get away with messing up what you are in charge of. Period. Yeah. So how do we as a people continue to let these people just sit down in them big position, keep this big title, collect this fat paycheck, and not produce what is required in that position? And the sad part is, next election round come, them voting the same people again for them to keep doing the same thing again, and then go back to complaining to each other again. That's crazy.
You talk about the next election coming up. More than likely, J2 win it in the sense that the way Andrew Holness operate with his what I call it now. He's a flamboyant, but he's not lucky in the people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we see somebody him say, oh, don't make ensure and walk define Jamaica, and then we see somebody come in and say, boy, Andrew, you can't talk because you see when I go use them song when election time come around, you know.
Yeah, just like I'm used to
walk from PNP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And have some DJs cut a dub for them too. The remember, so we went that route the last election, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a new
thing.
thing.
Politicians went that road, and
dancehall artists and singers were cutting dubs for different politicians. So them use it when them ready.
More give somebody else a chance to talk, but bless up still.
Manners and respect, my brother. Always a pleasure
Yeah.
talking to you. One. Yes, man. Yes. Them people let me like talk to. I mean, I like talking to anybody, but them people let me like talk to. So that's a job creation right there. Jamaica need digital transcribers. Man, listen, no one is holding the government accountable, says Soldier 819. Facts. I watch it and I'm like, this is crazy. It's crazy that we complain to each other. I'm gonna say we because I consider myself a part of. Not a part of the problem really, because I know the solution, but we just can't gather enough people with me to actually make an impactful change, right? So we sit on the outside seeing what needs to be done, but it's hard to gather up the people. While we're on that, I spoke to Mr. Patterson because you know, me done say already said the whole JLP PMP thing from before me born till now. It's always been giving Jamaica the same thing, right? And I think there needs to be another party in place, and the people have a choice. Another party that has a different agenda. I spoke to Mr. Patterson yesterday, and from the UNIC, spoke to Mr. Patterson yesterday, and he said, you know, I said, hey, my audience has been requesting that we do a interview with you again, so you yourself can answer certain questions and explain to them what is your agenda for Jamaica as far as job creation goes, as far as safety and security goes, as far as, and I listed a bunch of things. And he said, all right, in short order, just give me a day, pick a day and a time. And I said, I go live Monday to Friday, you know, give him the time period. And he said, okay, how about Monday coming up? So I said, okay, that sounds good. So if things work out and he holds true to it, then Monday coming up, Monday gone already for this week. So obviously, I talk about Monday of next week, right? Monday of next week, we will have a spirited discussion with him. I would like for people to call in or and ask, well, I would have to do the calling on a different phone. But I would like for people to put in the comment section while you're watching it so I can read your questions to him, right? Because may have this thing, and I've said it before, and I don't want to put down something. You know, some people just shoot down every solution suggested without ever trying any. Then how we know that something are gonna work? Especially if they seem doable and realistic. All right. I said it before. I said for that party to come into prominence, they're going to have to beat the ground hard. Well, SouFLo, you know, so that can't go on because then we try assassinate the man out there on the road, and you know it have to be done online and out of. You heard what the caller just said before. Andrew Holness knows how to get to the crowd. He knows how to speak to what's hip and happening now in Jamaica, whatever the trend is. When Clarks did a trend, how will you get the new Clarks there, daddy? He make sure say he incorporated that into his campaign coming up for because the music is that powerful, right? And he understands that. So him put on and then he knows that Instagram is the it. Make sure them are gonna on TikTok now because TikTok is outdoing IG and YouTube now. So once you understand all these things and you start taking it there, plus being underground, then we will start to see steam picking up. But for the average person, if me ask them right now, Jamaican, yo, you know what you know about the third party, they're like, who? What? Oh, yeah, me hear about them sometimes still, you know, some people will say, me hear about them sometimes still, you know, but me don't really see them I do nothing. And the next person might say, yeah, man, them they about the place, but them really not, you know, them not make no impact or nothing. So I want to talk to him about that as well. Like, what is your strategy going forward? Because we need choices. We need choices. Because right now, JLP, PNP, same thing, that ain't no choice. If you're asking me to choose between bad and bad or to choose between same and same, that's not a choice. We need something that is completely different that is going to spearhead us into the future. And we want to hear his agenda coming straight from him. So look forward to this on Monday morning. Hopefully everything works out and we're able to put that together, right? Laws need to change and the powers in charge need to wake up. Yeah, and some of them people here need to go. Like some of these people that are in power need to go. I'm not trying to box food out of nobody hand because I know that's how they look at it. I mean, let's be honest. I try to be a real person, as real as possible. But if me, I make a fact check every month or every fortnight or every year or however we get paid, I don't want you to come talk about me and come talk about how I have to go. My children's private school depend on this. My mansion I live in on the hill in this exclusive community depends on this. These luxury vehicles we have in the driveway depends on this. Our whole lifestyle depends on this. So nobody is willing to like pack up and say, you know what, me get too old for this, time pass me by. I think I'm dealing with some antiquated laws and the system does the place not run like this no more. Somebody else I got give up my big piece of chunk of money. They're not doing it. They're not gonna do it. You wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if the law provides for me to sit there till them have to carry me out. So then guess what? Me, I got sit down there till I saw them have to carry me out, you know. Yeah. So that I go on. They're not in tune. They're not in tune. The world is moving on and they're like still there doing the same old. How long have we been getting the same old people? Ask yourself that. How long have we been getting the same old, same old, same old, same old? Yes, we're going to put this together and we have this coming and we're going to put this in place and we're going to, and none of it never materialize. And them still come back, come say the same thing and we say, yay! And none of it no materialize. And them come back and say the same thing. And when them get tired, them just switch out the party them. And you have a new party saying the same thing. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Laws, legislations, overhauled, amended. There's so many things that need to change, man, in order for us to move forward and say, yes, yes. Infrastructure wise, security wise, enough stuff needs to change. But then I tell people about don't wait for the government. Put up security cameras around your place and all this. Me see a man put up security camera around in place. I told you about this and go look it up. Just type in Gleaner. Man shot dead for refusing to remove security cameras from his property. Them execute the brother out in the streets because the people them so afraid. They're like, he might put up camera, but me not put up none. We've come used to, you know, walk and live, talk and McLeod dead. So me not see nothing. No ask me nothing. I didn't see nothing. Me are no informer. Me not see nothing. Do you know that informer or a snitch? A snitch is when you and I commit a crime. Okay? For my people who don't understand this, a snitch is when you and I commit a crime. I got caught. You got away. Them said to me, say, we can't make out the other person on the camera. You tell us who it is. We'll cut your time in half. I said, how much time I'm looking at? Them said 20. I said, oh God, we can't do 20. Well, if you tell us who it is, we'll get you down to 10. And then you could be out in 5 on good behavior. Oh, okay. Well, it's David. David Simmons. I go to school with him from him little. We grew up. We used to play marble together. I tell you which part. My grandmother have a little restaurant around there, so a cook shop. Yeah, and him live right down there upon Matches Lane and this and that. That's snitching. That's snitching. There is no honor in that because two of we commit the crime together. And the deal was, yo, dog, if you get catching on, you rob the time, you know, but I tell upon me, you hold on your family and take care of your things out there till you come back out, right? Honor. That's street code and snitching. If man come in your community, come rape, pillage, plunder, shoot up the place, murder Miss Matty. Miss Matty is a stalwart in the community. She cook and feed everybody. She give to who don't have. She is 65 and she's been here since she was 5 before you even know nothing about how the place established. You not even half our age yet. This a woman that come in here come and this man come in here come kill this woman because he might try rob our little cook shop or something. And you go, I'm not saying nothing. Me never say nothing because man, I not snitch. That's not snitching, my friend. That's keeping your community safe. That's keeping your community safe. There's a difference. But boy, we live in a time where things have changed so much, and we need governance that is up to speed with where we're at now in time. You know, agree. We have no problem with them getting a fact check, but we want the results for it. Yeah, it don't. But we're not demanding. We're not demanding that they produce. That's the problem. We would like for them to show us results for this fact check. We don't have a problem with you getting a fact check, but we're also not demanding. Like if you carry your car, come fix it to me as a mechanic. And every time you carry your car, come to me, the car go back to you worse than how it come to me before. You would stop coming to my mechanic shop. You would find somebody else to go fix your vehicle. And now when you find a good mechanic where when you fix your thing, it stay fixed, you would never come back to me again. You would even go tell people, say, yo, don't bring your car over, so because them that man they don't know where man do. Yeah, SouFLoTV Automotives, they do not know what they're doing. Do not bring your vehicle over there, right? So why do we keep on re-electing the same people that keep doing the same thing, not producing, not doing what it is they're supposed to do, and they run on these? Like this is their slogan for their campaign. I'm gonna make the road better. I'm gonna fix up all the road them around here. Good, clean running water in the community. Further education for the youths, them the this and the that. And 20 years later, you done voted this person in 4 or 5 times over, and them still a come tell you the same message again, again, and no one is saying stop. Wait, you've been in this for 8 years now. Election call every 4 years. And twice we vote you in. The first time, and you never do nothing. The second time, and you never do nothing. This is the third time. Listen, you're not getting a third chance. Go, bye. I'm moving with somebody else. Nope. We vote them in again. I hope you're going to do something for with this time, you know. I hope you're going to do something for with this time, you know. And that's it. If me get catch, then the whole of we get catch. Me not rubbing not. We're not rubbing not 20 years, Philip. See more minutes. If me get catch, then the whole of we get catch. And me not rubbing not 20 and you fi stay out of crime. You fi stay out of crime. That's why me not in them kind of lifestyle then. Cause I think I'm the kind of person that would rub the time for myself, right? But I know there's no honor amongst men, so my family would be out here suffering, and then I have to go kill a boy when I come back out, cause he never hold on female at the bargain. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, brother. Walk on.
Morning to everybody listening.
Live on the air. Talk to
You
him.
said,
How are going with the audio?
you said a lot in comparison when you're talking about let me try to go back. Okay.
Yeah, something wrong with your audio. All right. I wonder if he's one of those people that's afraid. Because somebody told me yesterday, I said, call in. They said, oh, I didn't know you had call in. Tomorrow I'm going to call in and explain to you how I think that you are aiding and abetting these criminals or standing up for criminals or defending criminals. So they said, I'm going to call in and explain to me how me. I don't know if it's them. The thing about this is you don't get to make accusations over here that are defamatory. I'm going to check you. I'm going to ask you because you see, all it takes is one person, And from the one person they say it to the next person, like it 2 times, and the next person like it again. And then before you know it, the person who don't like you come over here to find all the negative comments about you and like them. And before you know it, those comments that are against your platform and against you start gaining momentum. And then the word is out there now that this is the kind of person you are. So I check people like that. Over 1,000 and something videos, over 2,000 and something videos on YouTube. Go and find the video where you ever hear me defend a criminal, a known criminal. I'll be back, and they never come back. But their original statement was, yeah, you love these criminals. Every time you talk about them, you start defend them. Bring me the proof. Just one sentence. I'm sure you could find out of thousands of videos. You say every time I talk about them and start defend them, they disappear. And then when they call in, they stutter a lot. That. See, whatever I say on this screen right here, I could say it to your face in real life as well, just the same way how I said it. Somebody else said to me yesterday, said, you need to learn how to speak because you don't speak with confidence. You speak slow like you don't know what you're going to say. I'm like, who is this person watching? Me? Me can't chat whole day. So I don't know who y'all talk. And I'm confident in whatever it is I choose to bring to the platform. But okay. Just tuned in all the way from Great Britain. Big up yourself, 5Field63. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. Why them people, yeah, man, some of them just need help, yeah, man. And no matter how you try, like, bring them along, it's like them make up their mind to fight you, so there's nothing you can do. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Yes, SouFLo, morning, God.
Morning, family. What's going on? We're live on the air now.
Yeah, man, we know, man. Now, first and foremost, I say good morning to all of your audience.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and here you talk about the people, them, like, them pick up to the old dusty corner doing. You see me? Whatever that feeling in my mind, just keep on fight the struggle and promote what is right and equal rights and justice, because at the end of the day, you know that's all about.
Which is right. Which is
You
right.
see me?
Yes.
And you know, he's a man, a real Jamaican, and you want Jamaica come back to what it was.
Yeah, or even move forward to better than what we were.
Yeah, what we were. Me want that come back.
Yeah.
When I call in this upon the robbery we're going on,
the attempted robbery.
yeah, man, you know to say.
And gunman runway. And
yo, you know to say somebody did actually do their shoot off of them.
Yeah, but all right, me watch it back. You see, me watch it back this morning, and it actually looked like, and a brother just called in to confirm the same thing. Him said the same thing. If you watch the direction in which the bullets are skipping, the bullet them are skip coming from the car as them are escape. So as they
direction.
Yes.
A two direction the bullet them are come from.
So you see bullet are come from the next direction as well?
Yes, you see my boy,
and Doc, me think him get shot in him head, right?
Me think so too, me think they get shot.
See, me know me not see things.
Yeah, so now I tell you say, him step outside, and when he fit, make him have to take the team back. And you know, see, the man them like somebody a fire towards them, and then fire back. And you know, see, the breeze blow when they shot them, hit the ground, they can't see the breeze. Hit it and it are going in the same direction when them a fire at them. And then somebody fire back to them and it are the dust and come back to them direction.
That me say too. But how come the law is saying, or allegedly, according to the news media, that police is reporting the same thing, say there was no shots fired from the other direction, is only the
Sure, come on.
Yeah, but why them I hide that though?
Because by the main was say, in our community, you know, you always have that type of people where, you know, that them are holding on certain thing and not try to make it come out to a certain extent. You understand?
All right.
So them are try to protect that person, because you know saying some community have some money protect the community.
All right.
You see me? And then no one of them money get another trouble because that man they are the protector for the community.
All right, sir.
You see me? But then you and the next thing too. You know, see the coordination of you them all the man them go about
sloppy.
them thing. Jesus.
Sloppy. That's what,
I
hey,
do.
listen, man, people like me, all know if me choose to take up all them something, I mean, that dangerous enough. Cause right now, me say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 man a move run like Madans, right? If me organize them 5 youth here, we would get what we came for. But
Now,
and in
and
and out with a quickness stuff.
the man them heavily armed, you know.
See that? Watch him duck and run back. See
Yeah,
that?
this everything, man. Watch it over and over. And over.
Yeah. So yeah, that shot was coming from the other direction as well. But according to it, they said the police report said no shot was coming from the other direction. And just the man of unsound mind. I said, pow,
No,
pow.
brother, the man of Anton mind know who will a shoot down for them. And the man of Anton mind knows that the person have a gun. And that's why I'm running from up too. You
Yeah,
understand?
in mind really unsound though, cause
Yeah, but not try to show you the person who did the wish for the unsound man mind there.
mm-hmm.
Him realize that the man have a gun. So him know that's why man won't come up, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he knows that the man never run.
and
I'm
that's
gonna
why I
tell you,
walk up so.
since I come America, man, become fire gun. And I can tell you, say, most of them youth away see a fire gun, and the youth that come to the robbery, they can't see that them youth and not from a training, nothing. They just have the gun and walk up and down with and intimidate.
You
They
know,
don't have no form of shooting accuracy, nothing. They just have the gun, they cannot find them, nothing.
Seymour Bennett said this might be a licensed firearm holder that doesn't want to be identified just to protect his own business even.
Exactly.
Yeah, cause you know if gunman find out who, you know, them a come back, you know, you see tall up with them man they work with though.
All right, let me show you how I think quick and fast before we end. Remember, a couple years back over 4 past time,
Mm-hmm.
you want security. Take on some bad boy. Security, you know, everything them do. Then come back and kill the security, taking gun.
Yeah, I remember that. I did in our bank, right?
Exactly.
I remember covering a story like that
If
and
you
it
remember,
caught on video.
are conscious spring road, one out of them.
Yeah, I remember one that was caught on video, man, and me watch how them take him gun and everything and gun him down right at the doorway.
You see, I try to show you.
Yeah.
So as we are there, then now we try to load up the person because at the end of the day, then we come back from killing.
Yeah, them they try to rob the place before and them stop the robbery and they came back just to kill him. Them never even come back for rob the place this time. Them come back to kill him and then took his gun right when them kill him.
You know what, Machi? The
Why?
music, the music. They are New York a party, my youth. Me all over a party, and I tell you, brother, no joy, no love in the music again. Peter killing,
Yeah.
Peter shooting. Like one time in the year, a Buju Banton or a Berry Tam, one of them dance.
And then with a fling in all the Everton blender, man, lift up your head and hold it up high. Some motivational tune. Yeah.
A Peter killing the man, them a sing, but so you see the youth, them know where they are Jamaica right now. Boy, it will take a miracle before them. Because the generation them get bigger now and they not take no talk from nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You see, them man have to kill it straight. Them man don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
Yo, hold on there. Me have to say this. Big up to Skeng. My sister am doing thing and the music is selling, the image is selling. He make a money, he can buy mommy new car and provide a good life for himself. But hear me. When a woman have to start whine to me at the London, clans one other bad man, gunman, man, that the woman them have a choice for whine to know. So when the girl come up the other day, I said to the DJ, said, me tired of shoot. We feel the same way like she, but the music is powerful and we can't deny that.
No, watch it, alright. Just like when Killer, Beanie Man, them and all of them in a bus, in a them time, the bigger people that they are garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So the time change now. Now we have to have garbage. But we know say art in the making.
Yeah, me not say a garbage though. Let me clear that up first. Me not say a garbage. Me like the new music, me like old music. I just want a balance. I don't want nobody go where and say, yo, the man they fight up the little youth, them and no. I am not one of the people them who believe in censoring art.
Yeah,
I like art to be live, raw, and uncut is art.
Yeah, but
too much of one thing good for nothing.
You have to call a spade a spade. You know wrong from wrong.
You have to say somebody garbage.
It's something not good, bro. The school no man.
Why?
I mean you know what I said. Sex and violence. Yeah, Killer, you know what you interview with Killer over there?
When say?
Killer said the music they will start out with. Nobody don't want to hear that. As if the people dead.
Everybody real up. Dead. Man from Seaview Jungle, real.
Yeah.
Boy. No, man.
I didn't say people dead. I think them start make money.
I saw.
Yes, you're not one of them things there. I'm just a type of getting them.
Man is not respecting our brother.
Yeah, big up Monday Melodies, you see me?
All right, that's all. Monday Melodies on the beat.
All right,
boss. Yo. Watch out. Oh gosh, what am I doing that for? I meant to hang up the phone. May I cut off the live? Not yet. All right. Oh. All right. One more call here. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. One more call here.
Blessed SouFLo, blessed.
Manners and respect, family. What go on?
The day I'm on.
Talk to we're live, you know.
Yeah, man. Just calling to make you know that a long time follower.
You have your TV up or your other device where you watch pan upload.
Let me mute that.
Yeah.
That better?
Yes, you're loud and clear now.
Yeah, man. Clarendon. Big up Clarendon.
Right, that's all.
You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're in Baltimore, Maryland, and sitting.
Yeah, see.
You see me? So just calling to say a long time follower, just officially join the membership, you know?
Manners and respect, my brother. I appreciate you greatly.
No problem, man. No problem.
When last you touching at Clarendon there?
Huh?
When last you touching at the Clarendon there?
Boy, a long time, you know. It's about 8 years now, you know. Ooh. You see me?
Yeah.
Because of certain circumstances, but that clear up here now, and you know, man can, you know the thing.
Around
you know the thing.
Yeah, no other shots go already. So you can move around now.
Yes, man.
All right.
Yes,
Make
man.
it a date then.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Have to.
All right.
But just want to add on to that, know that, you know, your program, you know, is like therapeutic to me, and, you know, especially during work time, you know, it's a part of my schedule.
Manners and respect for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Me I hear about echo, I'm not having the device on.
No, you're good over here. You're good over here.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Yeah, man. So I just want to say blessings, you know, because a long time follower, so if we decide to start pay for it now, nothing wrong.
I appreciate you greatly. And this is a high order of respect that I cannot take for granted. And I don't. See? So thank you. I thank you.
Right. All right. Stay safe. Bless up.
Bless up, brother.
All
right. So we have come to almost the end of this morning. We have 4 more minutes and we're going to be ending the show. You see, it's one thing to be here, right? And then you're a flash in the pan and then you're gone. It's another thing to grow and gain momentum over time, stay the course, refine the machine, and build something substantial. And I keep telling my audience, this is not me. It's not me. I draw strength and power from you guys. Uno at the platform, you know, because if Uno don't show up, I would be a talking head. I'll be right as looking like Bob Marley over there, so with the flowers them just there. And nothing else. See, so it's not me. So to each and every one of you who understand what we're doing, are trying to do, and you're part of this, again, man, I thank you so much. You have some people we are following from 6-7 years now, you know, and never drop off and still there. You have some people who didn't see eye to eye with us. They said, move on, go ahead, you're not going nowhere. And then we start going somewhere, and then they came back. Some of them have said it to my face. You know, I really never used to like you, youth, but after I sit down and pay attention, and I like the progress and this and that. But that's what life is about, right? It's about progress. And we should all look to be progressing on a daily basis. How can I better myself today? How can I contribute to humanity, to society better, in a better way? But most of all, first though, how can I better myself or be a better version of myself today? And that's a lot. That's what life's about for me, right? We appreciate you and listen to you every time you're on. Juno Bryan, I appreciate you greatly as well. Trust me, words can't express or explain. I love when you say, I feel like me I go through some crack withdrawals and something. If me I take a day off, I'm like, oh, I gotta do a live. I gotta do a live. I feel like I have to do a live and start getting the itches and everything, and have to do a live. So I appreciate you all greatly. You are my therapy as well. You know, you're my therapy as well. Big up to everybody tuning in. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. Have a blessed, wonderful day. Keep a smile on your face. Try to keep your spirits up, right? And I'll catch you right here tomorrow morning on Morning Thoughts with your host with the most, SouFLoTV. Blessed. I'm out. Peace.